The ants. The ants are extraordinary creatures. There are more than 22,000 species. They are everywhere on Earth. They have colonized almost every landmass on Earth. Exactly like humans when we think about it. They manage to survive in the most unwelcoming environments. And exactly as humans, they have social organization, they have a system of communication between the members. And a colony of ants can be seen as a microscopic society. The ants are actually very strong and very intelligent creatures. Like, for example, they can learn by imitating other species. So yeah, we can agree that ants are fantastic. So why not making a book and even a game from these really interesting animals? The novel Empire of the Ants, written by Bernard Werber in 1991, is going to be adapted in a new video game in 2024. This is actually the first book of a trilogy, the Trilogy of the Ants. This is a very original story with the perspective of humans and also the perspective of ants, and it's full of descriptions of the ant behavior and their social organization. So the plot of the story of the book is actually two parallel stories. One in the human world, where the character receives a message from his recently deceased uncle, and the other part is in the world of ants. And the character begins to investigate his mysterious uncle activities that involves ants, and the human and the ants will end up encountering new mysteries and will take part in challenging events. The book had encountered a huge success. I personally read it, and it was sold for more than 10 million copies and translated into 30 different languages. This game is actually not the first adaptation of the story of Bernard Werber. Microid had also released in 2000 a first version of this video game with the same name, Empire of the Ants, but obviously the graphics of this game are not as impressive as the graphics of the game that is going to be released soon. It was in 2000. This new adaptation, Empire of the Ants, is developed by a French studio, Tower 5, and published by Microids. Tower 5 is actually a human-sized studio with a family mentality, and the studio is located in La Rochelle. The gameplay is actually inspired from the story, but it's not. There's nothing to do with the plot of the story, but it's centered really on the ants and the behavior of the ants and the anatomy of the ants. You will have to immerse yourself in a new ecosystem in the heart of a French forest, as 103,683rd an ant who is determined to lead the colony, to help the colony to prosper. And in this game, every decision counts, each move is strategic, and each conquest reflects your ability to dominate a world where the little ones are mighty. The strategic aspect of the game is close to what we can see in the book. You have to help the colony prosper through tactical and strategical battles in a microscopic world of epic proportions. Strategy planning, exploration, combat skills, most of all is used. You also have sometimes to set up local wildlife alliances to survive the many challenges awaiting. So this is a very realistic game with strategic and progressive difficulty. The game offers a tutorial to understand how to play it, and you can scale the difficulty. And what's really interesting in this game is that the developers really push the boundaries of the photorealistic effects on the plants and on wildlife. The results are simply beautiful. I've never seen a game looking that good. And to add something even more realistic to the game, The narrative is based on the seasons rhythm. The game features a narrative that follows the rhythm of the seasons with an effect on the wildlife's attributes such as speed and things like that. And the game also changes depending on the time of the day, if it's day, if it's night, if it's dawn, twilight, something like that. So a new trailer was released recently for the Game Developers Conference 2024. So this is a conference for video games, an annual conference where game developers and other festivals are here. There are a variety of many activities and that are game related. And there are topics like that covers programming, design, production, business, and sometimes management, and also visual arts. So they released a really beautiful trailer for this occasion. And as you can see, the game really looks amazing. All the creatures are really realistic. So there are not only ants, there are also sometimes spiders, snails, and the plants really look good. The light is insane. So this is a very realistic and original game. I will probably try it when it will be released. To learn more about the studios or the book of Bernard Faber or even the game itself, Empire of the Ants, I will let links in the description below.